Are you tired of everything? Do you have a feeling of numbness in your head, in your body? Then you're not alone. Like, a lot of people feel that way today. And I've felt that many times. But I've also learned that you can actually make very, very small tweaks to your life, and then those things will vanish. And this numbness and this being tired of everything, like it's both easy to address, and it's also one of the hardest things you can address. So it's difficult, right? But oftentimes it's about realizing something that you are not addressing, something you have to do in your life. Because this feeling of numbness, this feeling of, I'm so tired of everything. I don't want to do anything. It's just an overwhelming life. That is because you are looking at everything. You have broadened the perspective. You are overwhelmed because you're taking in everything, and you have taken in too much. You have not produced. So let's try and unpack that. So normally, and the most likely case for everyone, is that we are spending too much time on the internet. We are consuming videos, we are reading articles, we are listening to music all the time in the background with everything we're doing. Then we are speaking to people, talking to friends. Then we have our jobs. We're also most likely consuming something and also producing work, right? But if you have no blocks of time in your everyday, in your daily life, you will be overwhelmed and you will feel like everything is too much. But most oftentimes it is all the information that you receive from the internet. And you simply just need to give your brain a rest. You just need to shut down the computer or put your phone away and just allow stillness to settle. And now your brain can process all the data just like it does in your sleep. But if we wait until our sleep, that is like a recipe for disaster, because that is when you feel like you can't sleep, because your brain is trying to process everything, that all the information it has gathered throughout the entire day, music-wise, conversation-wise, video-wise. And that's why you most likely can't sleep, because we need to settle into the sleep. And we have a very advanced brain, but it's also very primitive and very simple. We haven't evolved into processing as much information as we get in these days. And of course, the thing that will fry our brains the most, give us most information and stimulate, is the super stimuli of sugars and porn and caffeine and gambling and drugs and alcohol. All these things that actually will allow us for a certain period of time to consume even more content, because we have doped up our system. Everything is ramping up. we are putting like the highest octane gasoline in the tank. We're making sure that we can take everything in. But have you ever stopped to consider that maybe you're not supposed to take everything in? You're not supposed to have all the information in the world. At some point, we have enough information for the day, and then we're supposed to do something with it. We are creators. Humans create. So if you just keep filling your mind with new information, it's going to spill over. It's going to, let's say, explode or like implode, because you're not creating, you're not letting out creativity, whatever it may be. So if you're feeling tired of everything, it is because you have become too much of a consumer. And yes, there may be other reasons, but in my case, if I watch too much, like too many videos, and I stay in my bed for too long, and I never create, just like I create this video right now or do whatever else, where I'm in charge, where I'm the output, I'm doing output instead of input, right? Then things will off balance, and I will start to feel that everything is too much because I have been overloaded with information. So see, it's quite simple. Everything is too much because you can't handle anymore. You have to shut it off. You have to shut down this video. You have to put away your phone. You have to allow yourself to be a little bit bored. But boredom is just an illusion. It's just about learning to be alone with yourself. And then things will start to pop up. If you shower thoughts, right? That's because you're just standing there and you're just having warm or cold water run over you, and you're not doing anything in those moments. That's another reason why people like to shower, other than feeling the warmth and all that. It's also because you allow thoughts to enter. And it won't work if you have music on. I also do that sometimes. I even have podcasts while I'm in the shower, then I can hear it. But I've stopped doing it because every moment you have to allow your mind and body to reset and access the information that you have given it and store it away and put it in the different categories, it's just so vital. It's so important. If you feel like you're tired of everything, it's because you are taking in everything, which is too much. Now, you need to, hopefully my point is getting across. Like, you have your own unique experience in life right now. But we have a very basic brain, a physical brain and body, and we can only do so much with it. We can't be doped up on caffeine the entire day, every day of the week, all the time being doped up and then drinking in the evening. And then we don't get enough sleep. And then we go to a job we don't like, which is also taxating on the body. If you're living a life you don't want to live because you have the wrong career, or you spend a lot of time getting one education, but then you realize that you don't want it. You don't want to do that thing. But you keep doing it because you invested all this time and you don't want to look like a fool. There are many things that overload us, that makes everything seem too much. But you can only solve those problems if you sit and just allow it all to settle and look at your reality. And then you can make the changes. If you keep feeding, like keep consuming, you won't be able to, access all the information. I hope that makes sense. I'm not saying it's easy. I'm just saying, yeah, if you want to hear your own truth, you have to listen. And you can't listen if you keep, blasting music into your ears, blasting podcasts, watching movies all the time, series, YouTube videos, TikToks, Instagram Reels, Shorts, all that. Allow stillness in your life. And maybe it's going to hurt in the beginning, but that's because there's a lot that's been waiting. But it's going to be okay. And what I'm telling you, I'm also telling myself. It's a constant reminder not to get pulled in the stream of information that we are being fed constantly by the algorithm. All right. I'll see you in the next one, guys. Bye.